In this video, I will show you a non-repainting version of Nadaraya Watson indicator that will be making you profits like this consistently from any market. This indicator is very simple to read, however, not a lot of people know how to make the most of it. That's why I decided to share my personal scalping strategy with you today that will instantly make you a profitable trader. I will also backtest it 100 times on the price of GBP JPY on a 1 minute time frame so that you know all the metrics behind it. So make sure you watch the video all the way through because I'm going to explain this strategy in detail and give you a bunch of important trade examples. So for this strategy, you first need to head over to TradeIQ.com and open a chart of any market that has a high level of liquidity. The next step will be to select the time frame. This strategy works well on all time frames, including 5-minute, 15-minute or even a daily chart. Okay, once you have the time frame selected, you need to click on the Indicators tab and search for the first indicator, which is called the Nadaraya Watson envelope non-repainting. It's going to be this indicator by J.D. Horty. This tool is used to outline the extremes made by the prices within the selected window size. When the price action exceeds the envelope, this is a signal that the market is overbought or oversold. The main goal of this tool is achieved by estimating the underlying trend in the price using kernel smoothing, calculating the mean absolute deviations from it, and adding or subtracting it from the estimated underlying trend. The theory says that we can expect the price to reverse when crossing one of the envelope extremities. The main difference between this indicator and the Nadaraya Watson by Luxalgo is that this one does not print the triangles whenever the price action enters the cloud. There are multiple ways how traders can use this tool. For example, a lot of traders would enter a long position as soon as the price action enters the green envelope and then crosses and closes above it. Exactly opposite would be true for short trades. Traders would wait for the price action to get into the red area first, and then as soon as the candlestick crosses and closes below it, they would place a sell order. I personally do not recommend this method because I believe it's quite risky. Instead of that, you can use a different approach. And with this one, the risk of getting stopped out is really low. But the Nadaraya Watson envelope is not going to be the only indicator we're going to use. For the second indicator, we need to add the high-high, lower-low strategy. Now let's make some adjustments in the settings. In the star section, uncheck everything except for high-high, lower-low. Okay, the setup is ready, now let's understand how we should place buy and sell orders based on a strategy. So the conditions for entering a long trade are as follows. First, the Nadaraya Watson baseline must be green color. Second, the price action must be positioned above the green line. Third, the price action must make a pullback into the baseline. During such pullback, the candlestick must not cross and close below the green line. This is very important because if it does so, the pullback is automatically invalid. Fourth, after the pullback, we're going to be waiting for the price action to cross and close inside the red cloud. As we can see, the market entered the cloud at the very next candlestick. And the last condition is to have the current price higher than the recent higher high. If by the time the candlestick enters the cloud the price is lower than the recent higher high, then the trade will automatically be cancelled. The stop loss can be set either at the baseline or at the recent swing low. Usually when the candlestick is touching the baseline, it's recommended to set the stop loss at the recent swing. The take profit target will be set at 1.5 times the risk. Alright, here's another example. We see the baseline is green color. The price action made a pullback into the baseline. The candlestick touched the line, yet it didn't cross and close below it. Then we see the price action entered the red cloud, and the current price is higher than the recent higher high. As we can see, this method can give us really accurate trade entries. Here's another valid entry, we see all the conditions are met. And this trade also turned out to be profitable. Okay, now let's understand the rules for entering a short trade. First, the baseline must be red color. Second, the price action must be moving below the baseline. Third, the market must form a pullback. Remember, the candlestick can only touch the line, but not cross and close above it. After the pullback, we're going to be waiting for the price action to cross and close inside the green band. And most importantly, at the time the candlestick enters the green zone, it must also break below the recent lower low. The stop loss can be set either at the baseline or at the recent swing high. The take profit target will stay the same as for long positions. As we can see, traders, this strategy eliminates the range in market really well. The candlesticks usually do not enter into green or red areas during this time. And once the market starts trending, we see that we have some really good entries. Here we have some long entries and they both turned out to be successful. Okay, I hope you have understood the rules. Now let's move on to the backtesting to find out how profitable the strategy is after 100 trades. So the test is finished and the win ratio for the strategy turned out to be 74%. This is really high for a 1 minute time frame. We also increased the account size by 427.03%. This makes an average profit per day of around 20%. But remember that the spreads and fees are not included into the backtesting, so we expect these numbers to be lower when trading live. The profit factor is 4.27 and we had 9 consecutive wins against 4 consecutive losses. The maximum drawdown for the strategy is 7.76%. So yeah, the backtesting results look really promising. Definitely give the strategy a try, and if you have any suggestions on how to improve it, please write them down in the comments. By the way, if you want to make even more profits with this strategy, you definitely need to learn the money management secrets are shared in this video right here.